Oh, hi, Mrs. Frazier.
Oh, hi, Jacob. I was just sitting down to read from our Bible and Stories book. Would you like to join me?
Oh, sure.
Okay, this one is called God Calls Abram. Now, we know him as Abraham, but here he's called Abram, okay?
All right.
So, Father, thank you so much for allowing us to come together again to learn and study your word. Thank you for the Bible and Stories, and thank you that we can learn more about how God calls us.
Amen.
Abram was a faithful follower of the Lord and had been blessed in many ways. Though his name meant father, he and his wife Sarai had never had any children. Still, the Lord had plans to bless Abram and his family. One day the Lord called to Abram and told him what his blessing would be. "Leave the country of your fathers and move to a land I promised to give you. I will make you a great nation and bless you and make your name great. You shall be a blessing to others as well. I will bless them that bless you and curse those that curse you. Through you all families of the earth shall be blessed." Abram knew the Lord would be faithful to do all that he had promised. Abram was obedient, and when he was about 75 years old, left his land as the Lord instructed him to do. His wife Sarai, nephew Lot, and those living with him in Haran picked up all of their belongings and journeyed toward their new home. This land promised to Abram was Canaan. It was occupied at the time by the Canaanites, but would be handed over to Abram through God's power. Abram was also told this land would be given to your children. He built an altar to the Lord at each place where he stopped along the way and prayed to the Lord. He knew the Lord had a special place prepared for him, just as he had promised. He needed only to trust God and to leave what he knew in order to go and claim it. What does the name Abram mean?
Oh, I think it means father, right?
Yes, that is correct. This land was promised to Abram, who was a Canaanite, and it was occupied at the time by the Canaanites and would be handed over to Abram through God's power. Abram was also told that this land will be given to your children. He built an altar unto the Lord at each place where he stopped along the way. He needed to trust God to leave what he knew in order to go and claim it. What did it show about Abram that he would leave everything he knew and follow the Lord to the land he had never seen?
Wow, that's pretty amazing. I kind of feel like you've done that.
Well, on some level I have. I left everything that I was doing a few years ago to do what God is calling me to do now.
Yeah, I think that's pretty amazing. And I also kind of feel like it can be scary not knowing what you're going to do.
Well, that's true. It can be, but I choose not to allow myself to get into fear, but to stay in the perspective that I can trust God always to know what it is that I'll be doing. That wraps up our story for today, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed how God calls Abram. Always remember,
Fetch the goodness. Bye.
your family can grow with this program series called Bible in Stories, and we'll make sure that the link is below. If you're looking for exciting Bible curriculum for your K through 3rd or your 4th through 6th graders, Fetch the Goodness has just what you're looking for. It comes with puppets, screenplays, animations, and so much more. Take a look in the description below, and don't forget, always subscribe.